How Nigerian women were raised. Nigerian women are very beautiful, very special, very interesting, and I happen to be one of them. And when I say that how Nigerian women were raised, always remember that I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about a good number of people, so many people. So from childhood, we already know what you call the husband's house. And this would show up especially when you make an error or you make a mistake. Maybe you're washing dishes or washing plates, as we usually call it, and then they'll be telling you, is that how your mates are doing? Are you aware? Is this how you would do in your husband's house? Good. So an average girl was groomed to see the husband's house as the destination. And they would also tell you that, you know what, as you're going to school, going to college, shine your eye. Like, just ensure that you open your eye, because the expiry date in this house, is already counting. We're already doing your countdown. We already have the color of Ashwebi we want. We even have friends who are ready and on standby. Just bring in a guy. So an average girl was raised to think that marriage is life, not that marriage is a part of life. And it shows in the desperation. It shows in the word snatch. When you hear, oh, this girl snatched somebody's man, they be talking about snatching like guys are handbags or sweets or whatever. So the desperation is there. People would settle. People would see red flags and ignore, because they would rather be married than be frustrated. They would rather be married than be shamed. They would rather be married than be embarrassed. They would rather be married than have society, turn them into prayer points, make them laughing stock. Some will even say, oh, you better go get married or we'll meet at Shiloh, and crazy stuff like that. And all of us know that you never make a decision from desperation and the decision will turn out good. Usually, desperation breeds disrespect. Desperation breeds rubbish. At the end of the day, something that you should never have accepted, you begin to feast on. From desperation, people settle for bare minimums. People just, when you hear the type of desperation and what people had to go through to get married, like, people be doing crap, like people be doing bullshit, and it's just to have the ring, to be a missus, and all of this stems from society, from culture, from religion. How many conferences do you see where they say single men should come and pray for spouses? It is always single women. Go check social media. Everybody has something to say for single girls. Some people remember that men exist, but everybody has something to say for single girls. In fact, it looks like they train girls more than they train boys, because there's the statement boys will be boys. There's no statement girls will be girls.
Whoever gave you this idea, it's not a good idea.
Like, girls are raised to think that somebody is supposed to acquire them, like somebody is supposed to own them, somebody is supposed to receive their transfer from like a club to the other, like go from your parents' house to your husband's house. They don't care if you're fulfilled, they don't care if you're happy, they don't care if your nervous system is broken, they don't care if as a child they didn't treat you properly, they don't care if you have attachment issues, they don't care if you haven't even healed. Like, girls be going through a lot of stuff from their parents and custodians. Some were sexually abused, emotionally abused. They would even tell them, but it happened a long time ago now, I should have moved over it. I like, get over it. And then some of these girls also have were neglected, were abandoned. Like, people be going through stuff. And the greatest of all for anybody who is a custodian in Nigeria, except this person is exposed and educated, they don't care what happens to the girl. Your wedding day is the most important for them. Like, parents be doing, they don't even want to know who the guy is. In fact, if the guy has money, that's the end. Your parents must have home training and values for them to be asking, what does he do? Where does he get his money from? As long as he has money, if you're not careful, he's already an answered prayer. Like, what? He's very wealthy? Oh man, you made us proud. Just some parents will go further to push and say, you know what? Whatever you said or described sounds illegal. We're not interested. They don't care. So an average Nigerian woman was raised to be desperate. Go on social media, just go see. And guys know that no matter who breaks up with them, there's always a girl ready to accept them. So some of them don't even care to do any work. Like, society expects the woman to come clean, come pure, come untouched, like just be a role model. But society just leaves the guy. They don't hold them accountable. They forgive them easily. There is somebody who is trending who they said that has slept with 400 women.
Jesus! Jesus!
Man, guys are happy. They are hailing him. You are the Don, you are this, you are that. A woman can not dare, like 400 men, God forbid. Like, you won't even survive it. Whoever even finds out, you're gone. That's the madness and the dual whatever that is going on. Just some Nigerian ladies are saying to themselves that I will not be desperate, I will wait. In fact, people don't even see being single as a choice, meaning they don't even think that you are single because you are ensuring that you are not settling, you are not lowering your standards, and you just want to receive what you are willing to give. They don't see singleness as a choice. They see singleness as some form of stigma, some form of abandonment, like nobody wants you. Like you are single because you are not as desirable as you should be.
Please, 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 please.
And that's why they have created conferences around that, so that as much as possible, they would pressure girls to just settle and do something. In fact, some people have the guts to say that when your husband is cheating, pray for him. Pray against the other woman. The devil is fighting your home. The devil is fighting after. Instead of holding that guy who swore to monogamy responsible and accountable for his actions. If the girl cheats, do you pray for the girl also? Do you do war room? Do you do everything you want the girl to do for the man, for the girl? So an average girl, Nigerian girl, was raised to be desperate, to see men as the end goal, and to see marriage as the destination, that no matter what happens to you, you are unfulfilled without marriage. Like, no matter what happens to you, until you get married, you haven't started living, you don't deserve any respect, you don't deserve any love. Like, until you get married, we can't recognize your existence. You are just floating. And once they discover that there are people who are single and fulfilled, their belief system is shattered. They can't even comprehend it. Like, how dare you be single and fulfilled? Because they've told them that singleness comes with unhappiness, comes with desperation, all of those madness. And once you single yourself out to say, I am single and fulfilled, even though I desire to be married, I am not going to be desperate. Their entire belief system cannot comprehend it, because they expect you to be unhappy. And that's why there are so many girls who are running and rushing and just trying everything that they can to get a ring and be misses. And the irony is, you can jump in at the age of 30 and jump out by 31. You can jump in at 39, jump out by 40.
Oh my God!
Anybody who makes a decision from a place of desperation is going to live a life of regret. Full stop. Desire marriage, it is good. Especially when you find somebody who understands you, who gets you, who connects with you, somebody you can be friends with, you can laugh with, who respects you even when he's upset with you, when you find your person. But until you find your person, don't allow anybody push you to settle. Because we got to stop all these desperations and settling for people. Like, stop dating Lucifer's chief of staff. Stop dating the people, the weapon formed against you. Stop allowing people push you to receive what on a normal day you should reject. Do you understand me? I'll see you next week Friday with another hot topic, sweet and sensational. And most importantly, please subscribe. Use the prosperous hands to subscribe. And if you like this, please share with your tribe. Thank you so much. I'll see you again.